Capcom is bringing back one of its most iconic action series with Onimusha Way of the Sword, a new entry that was first revealed during the Game Awards in December 2024. Scheduled for release in 2026, the game will be available on PC through Steam, as well as on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS. Built on the RE engine, the same technology behind recent Resident Evil and Devil May Cry titles, this revival promises a brutal, stylish take on samurai combat, while staying true to the series' dark supernatural roots. The story takes place during the Edo period in Japan, focusing on Kyoto as it falls under the shadow of malice, a sinister force that warps the world. Players step into the role of the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, who wields the Oni Gauntlet, a mystical artifact capable of absorbing the souls of fallen enemies. While the gauntlet grants him incredible power, it also creates an inner conflict, as Musashi struggles between mastering his skill as a warrior and resisting the corruption of supernatural strength. The enemies he faces are the Genma, monstrous beings that have plagued the series since its earliest days, and his battles against them will test both his blade and his will. Gameplay centers on fast, punishing melee combat, enriched by the return of signature mechanics like Isen, a precise counterattack system that rewards perfect timing with devastating strikes. Capcom has emphasized the weight of each blow, showcasing duels where clashes of steel feel heavy and visceral. Dismemberment plays a major role, letting Musashi sever limbs in cinematic fashion, while environmental interactions allow him to hurl enemies into walls or fire, adding layers of tactical brutality. Collecting souls is once again vital, but unlike in past entries, it is not automatic. Players must claim them quickly before they vanish, or, in some cases, before enemies reabsorb them, creating tense moments even after victory. The Oni Gauntlet itself is more than just a weapon. It speaks with Musashi, providing cryptic dialogue that reveals both its own mysterious nature and the struggles of the swordsman bound to it. This duality between man and artifact underscores the narrative's themes of power and control, setting the stage for a darker and more personal journey. Boss encounters further highlight this direction. One of the first shown publicly is Sasaki Ganryu, Musashi's historical rival, reimagined here with his own Oni Gauntlet. Another is Byakue, a monstrous creature tied to rifts in reality, whose arena bends the laws of the natural world. Hands-on previews at Gamescom 2025 confirmed that the combat is designed to feel relentless, yet precise, rewarding mastery while demanding constant awareness. The project has been in development since around 2020 under the direction of Satoru Nihei, with Akihito Kadawaki serving as producer. It represents Capcom's renewed confidence in the franchise, following years of silence after the early 2000s success of the original PlayStation 2 trilogy. Fans who witnessed the remaster of Onimusha Warlords in 2019 speculated about a potential return, and Way of the Sword finally delivers on that hope with a modern vision. The game is expected to last around 20 hours and is confirmed to be a standalone story, not directly tied to the previous Onimusha timeline. Instead, it acts as a reimagining of the franchise, a way to honor its spirit while introducing it to a new generation of players. From its visceral combat system and Edo period setting, to the dramatic clash between Musashi and his cursed gauntlet, Onimusha Way of the Sword aims to re-establish the franchise as a leading force in action gaming. It combines the series' legacy of cinematic samurai battles with today's technical advancements, and in doing so, it sets the stage for one of Capcom's most ambitious revivals. As the 2026 release approaches, anticipation grows for a blood-soaked journey that redefines destiny by the edge of a blade.
Winning is what matters. And you can bring as many friends as you want.
Not good.
What got them so riled up?
I'm glad you're unharmed.
Who? What?